My dear student, honorable guardians and viewers, welcome everybody to online class. At first take my salam. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. I hope all are keeping well by the grace Almighty Allah. I am also fine and I am introduce myself. I am Sultan Ahmed, Assistant Teacher, Karalya RS High School, Langadu.Rangamati, Tracts. Dear participant, I am going to take English class for the student of class 9, 10. I hope all my students will stay and join my class. Dear student, today I discuss English first paper for the class 9, 10. Dear participant, long time we stay home. Now we feel boring. So let's see a video and some pictures to enjoy the full class. Okay, dear student?
Human activities, from pollution to overpopulation, are driving up the Earth's temperature and fundamentally changing the world around us. The main cause is a phenomenon known as the greenhouse effect. Gases in the atmosphere, such as water vapor, carbon dioxide, methane, nitrous oxide, and chlorofluorocarbons, let the sun's light in, but keep some of the heat from escaping, like the glass walls of a greenhouse. The more greenhouse gases in the atmosphere, the more heat gets trapped, strengthening the greenhouse effect and increasing the Earth's temperature. Human activities, like the burning of fossil fuels, have increased the amount of CO2 in the atmosphere by more than a third since the Industrial Revolution. The rapid increase in greenhouse gases in the atmosphere has warmed the planet at an alarming rate. While Earth's climate has fluctuated in the past, atmospheric carbon dioxide hasn't reached today's levels in hundreds of thousands of years. Climate change has consequences for our oceans, our weather, our food sources, and our health. Ice sheets, such as Greenland and Antarctica, are melting. The extra water that was once held in glaciers causes sea levels to rise and spills out of the oceans, flooding coastal regions. Warmer temperatures also make weather more extreme. This means not only more intense major storms, floods, and heavy snowfall, but also longer and more frequent droughts. These changes in weather pose challenges. Growing crops becomes more difficult. The areas where plants and animals can live shift, and water supplies are diminished. In addition to creating new agricultural challenges, climate change can directly affect people's physical health. In urban areas, the warmer atmosphere creates an environment that traps and increases the amount of smog. This is because smog contains ozone particles, which increase rapidly at higher temperatures. Exposure to higher levels of smog can cause health problems such as asthma, heart disease, and lung cancer. While the rapid rate of climate change is caused by humans, humans are also the ones who can combat it. If we work to replace fossil fuels with renewable energy sources like solar and wind, which don't produce greenhouse gas emissions, we might still be able to prevent some of the worst effects of climate change.
Okay, my dear student, we see a video, then we see some pictures. I hope all my students share my full class. What do you see in the picture? Okay, we see river erosion due to climate change. Now the next picture, express your feeling about the picture. Man is the main victim of climate change. Next, dear student, express your feeling again about the picture. Yes, man is the main victim of climate change. Next picture, express your feeling about the picture. We see man is the main victim of climate change. Dear friend, we see a video and some picture. I hope all my students understand what things today I discuss. I request all my students to take your English book, notebook or register and a pen, then join with me. Yes, our today's lesson is Man and Climate, Unit 5, Lesson 3, English for today. Okay. Learning outcomes. After the end of the lesson, student will be able to discuss about impact of climate change on man. Match information in a chart. Use synonyms in right place. Write about the importance of trees. Okay, dear friend, now I read the composition. Now read the text below. Human can neither change the sun radiation nor the earth orbit around the sun, but they can control the increase in the amount of greenhouse gases and its effect on the atmosphere. Only during the last 100 years, the carbon dioxide concentration has been raised alarming in the atmosphere, and we humans can be held responsible for this. The main causes of the increase in carbon dioxide level in the atmosphere is the burning of fossil fuel. Since the end of the 19th century, industrial activities increased rapidly, giving rise to many factories. These factories required energy which was produced through the combustion of coal. Besides coal, other sources of energy such as mineral oil and natural gas were also burned to heat our houses, run cars and aeroplanes, or to produce electricity. Nowadays, about 85 million barrels of crude oil are burned daily. Every time a fossil raw materials is burnt, it releases carbon dioxide into the air. Therefore, it is clear that more and more greenhouse gas like carbon dioxide are being generated worldwide by humans. Moreover, we are also strengthening the greenhouse effect by deforestation, which means cutting down trees. Every year, enormous areas of forest are destroyed by people to obtain wood and to clear region for mining and to create picture. This loss of the forest causes dual problems. Trees that are burned off releases large volume of carbon dioxide gas into the air. On the other hand, as forests absorb a lot of carbon dioxide from the air and deliver oxygen instead. We also destroyed an important storehouse of carbon dioxide when we clear forest. Okay, dear friends, now vocabulary presentation. I request all my students write your register the vocabulary. Orbit, noun. Okay, a circular path. Synonyms: compass. Compass. Now the earth makes an orbit around the sun. Vocabulary: atmosphere. Atmosphere. Noun: the mixture of gases surrounding the earth. Troposphere, airspace. Now the atmosphere is made up of oxygen. Yes. Next, pasture. Noun: a field covered with grass. Dear friend, we see the another picture. Grassland or grazing land. We see the black and white cows are in the picture. We see the another picture, sun. Incoming solar radiation, earth. And then human cannot change the sun radiation. Okay, dear. Next, industries burning fossil fuel. Crude oil. Dear friend, we see deforestation. Deforestation. Forests are the important storehouse of knowledge. We live a fine and fair world. Bangladesh is a natural of very beautiful country. So most of the place we see beautiful forest and garden and trees. Now we are cutting trees, then we lost our forestation. Dear friend, we see a color, a smile, a life. Deforestation, dividing. You are a part of this too. Deforestation must stop. Deforestation must stop. Possible answer: who want to live, then let trees live. Then let trees live. Again I tell, possible answer: who want to live, where then let trees live. Dear friend, now I request all my students stay home and take my homework. Now write your register, write a letter to the editor of a newspaper expressing your consent about growing deforestation in your area. Now again I tell, write a letter to the editor of a newspaper expressing your consent about growing deforestation in your area. Okay, dear. Thank you all. See you again. Allah Hafiz. All the best.